You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
If you want it, and you got it. If you want it, baby, you got it. Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Spark line number one for urban and Caribbean music. We are in the building. It is Thursday. We are almost through the week. We are here. We are there. We are everywhere. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How y'all doing out there? The crowd goes wild. Miss Tony's running a little tardy to the party today, but that's okay because we have an amazing show lined up for you today. Our special guest of the day, of the morning, will be Sheena Collier of Boston While Black. The big bad reunion is going down this Saturday at the Lawn on D and Harbor Point. It's an expansion. We're expecting over 20,000 people to infiltrate the seaport this weekend, so it's going to be an absolutely amazing time. So we'll talk to the founder and CEO, Sheena. We'll find out about what it takes to put something like this on, you know, what we should be expecting, and the rest will be whatever. We also will be Liz Miranda, Senator Liz Miranda will be popping in for a few seconds a little bit later on in the day to tell us about a new resource that the city of Boston and the state of Massachusetts will have for small business owners. So it's a full show of many great things. We're excited to present it to you today. And in the meantime, let's do a quick check-in. Tristan, what it do?
How you doing?
I be fine.
Y'all know, they don't want to hear from me. My life ain't exciting. I did nothing yesterday. I did nothing. This week is a week of nothingness for me.
No.
Because this weekend is all the things.
Oh my God. Is there a list out there of all the things that are actually happening?
I've been compiling mine.
Oh, by tomorrow, we're going to have to share it. We're going to have to start adding to it. Just so you guys know, DJ Wysham posted yesterday, there is nowhere in the city of Boston that you can go this weekend and not have something to do.
Yeah.
Like, this weekend is the weekend that you can't possibly say, oh, don't nothing ever happen in Boston. Mm-hmm. Yes, it do. Like, literally starting tomorrow on City Hall Plaza with the Silk R&B party.
They started yesterday.
Yeah. Oh, yes. So, listen, okay, it is happening. There's a lot of things happening. So, make sure that you guys are locked in and you keep it locked in because we're going to get to all the rundown. Maya, how you doing over there, honey?
I'm doing good. Pretty laid back morning. I'm getting my hair done at 2:45.
Okay.
So I'm excited.
That's always something to look forward to. Like, when I get to get my hair done and I know that I have an appointment, you almost can't tell me nothing because I'm about to be mad cute and then I'm going to be different.
Exactly.
I'm going to act mad different.
And I'm going on a cruise next week.
Oh, are you? Where you going?
I'm going to the Bahamas.
Oh, that's
Nice.
going to be dope.
Nassau?
Well, like, I don't know what other islands, but yeah, I haven't been on a cruise in forever, but
Bahamas is nice.
So how many stops is it? Do you know?
Actually, no. I've been only told that.
You know what? That's how I used to be back in my days when I didn't have no real responsibilities. To be honest with you, that's how I am still now. Like, they'll be like, oh, we're going to plan this trip. So we're planning. Up until the week we leave it, I really don't have no idea what we're doing. I don't know. Like, you probably told me at one point, but I have no idea what's happening. I'm just going on a plane to go somewhere. So that is what's up. And for me too, yesterday was a dope day. Me and my sister ended up going to church. Nice. My mom invited us to church. They're having a week of prayer. Amen. Nice. So I went there and had a wonderful time.
Fellowship.
Yeah, you know what they were talking about, which is pretty interesting because it really pertained to what we do here. In the morning, we talk about the news, and he pretty much compared what we're seeing in the news to the actual Bible, and like really emphasized that these are the last days because the Bible did absolutely talk about these specific things that are happening. The Donald Trumps, the earthquakes, the climate changes, all kind of stuff.
Book
So
of Revelations.
listen, it's all it's everywhere in there. Everywhere it talks about Proverbs, Revelations, Matthews, all of that. It's real. We going down. You got to get your life right.
What's
Put
the
some
one
oil.
everybody read from John? Everybody read from John. Everybody got a quote from John.
John?
I literally
Oh,
read
John
the whole entire book of
3:16.
John and I can't
John
remember.
3:16, but everybody got a quote from John.
Yes. That's the one that everybody be knowing. But yeah, so that is all we're gonna talk about later. We're gonna get into the news. We're gonna get into all of the great things that are going on. In the meantime, let's get this show started as we wait for Miss Tony.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
Call Spark FM at 617-272-3387.
You're listening to Spark FM. Online.
Igniting the airwaves. Spark FM.
I like that type of music. That get me ready. What's this? You go to this type of music and you it's like a rage.
This is New Jack.
New Jack.
This is Johnny Gill back in the day called
Ooh,
Floor.
Yes. Get it on the floor. Get it on the floor. Hey, that's what I like to hear. Let's get into the news. Well, today is Thursday. It is Thursday, July 24th. Thursday, July 24th. It's approximately 9:33 a.m. in the morning. It is going to be it's going to be 89 degrees today. I know that because I check the weather before I leave the house every day.
Actually, it's going to be a what do you call it? A news heat advisory till tomorrow.
Oh,
night.
yes, because tomorrow. So today is going to be a high of 89. Sunny conditions will continue all day. Wind gusts up to 23 miles per hour. However, tomorrow is going to be 92. So in the next, Tristan's going to play us some weather reports so we can know exactly what's going on in the weather. And after this nice lady tells about how to work with nice old people.
They letting these things go for like a minute now.
Yeah, they are.
It's
Yeah.
crazy. They must know BD.
It don't make no good sense. But yeah, it's going to be 89. Most likely all of the pool centers, all of the cooling centers will be open. Again, we tell you to go to boston.gov/heat, I believe it is, where you can find out about where all the swimming zones and everything is. And you can stay cool today because it's going to be a scorcher.
It's gonna be a
A
scorcher.
scorcher.
All right, here's a clip.
So hot today.
Roller coaster conditions this week here.
Yeah.
Great start, a very hot finish. Let's talk about our next weather alert and exactly what it means, friends. Not only will we be expecting heat and storms tomorrow, we're likely going to still be dealing with heat as we head into the weekend here, but the hottest days will be again today as well as tomorrow. Feels like temperatures 95 to above 100 degrees. PM storms will be likely for us tomorrow with the risk of wind damage as well as hail. Now, records could also be contested tomorrow. My forecast for tomorrow in Boston, 94 degrees, 95 in Worcester tomorrow. You can see where the records are as of right now. We have 96 degrees for the record tomorrow in Boston and also Worcester as well. Now, these numbers can fluctuate. They can go warmer or they can also go cooler. We're going to be watching the conditions as they're expected to change. This is why I have major concerns for our Friday. Feels like temperatures around 9 a.m. already feeling like the 80s across our western areas there. Around noon, we're
Look, by
definitely
11
feeling like
a.m.
the
tomorrow
90s
morning,
and
90.
the upper 90s for 95 as well as the 495 corridor. As we set foot into early afternoon, 2 p.m. to 3 p.m., it'll likely feel like above 100 degrees. This is
Jesus
very
Lord.
dangerous heat. So on top of that, our best rain chances over the next 5 days will be on Friday, mainly towards Friday evening. We begin Friday morning around the 70-degree mark there, climbing into the 80s, moving into the 90s, and that will help to fuel a lot of really strong thunderstorms as we move towards the tail end of the afternoon into the early evening. I mentioned before, hail, wind damage, and moderate to heavy rain with some really heavy downpours. So we're going to be mindful of that as well. High pressure moves back in for the start of the weekend. Then we have another wave of rain and possibly an isolated storm for Sunday. Still likely to be in the 80s. And look at that. A string of 90s return again as we head into early next week.
That's nice.
It's
at
not
that
nice.
weather.
These next 2 days did not sound. It actually sounded a little bit scary and dangerous.
I know.
Like they were like, it feel like 100,000 million. Stay inside. Do not go outside. You will melt to death.
It's summer for the last week of June.
It is. That it is. That it is
Yeah,
summering.
well, it's not the last week. Next week's the last week. This last weekend. This is the last weekend in June.
Last of the come.
July. July. You right.
Oh, jeez. Don't you say that. Before they take it, before we get cancered.
July.
They is going to
400
cancer
years.
us. Spark FM Online. Miss Tony, you're back. How you doing, honey?
Good morning, everyone. I'm sorry for my lateness. You know, it's hard being a single mom. That's right, I said it.
Tell 'em, sis. Tell 'em.
What we said yesterday is
I'm
motherless
doing it by myself, so I'm a single mom.
woman without a parent. I don't forget.
Right. Anyway, I am here, and you know, I am doing good. I am.
You are well.
Amen.
I am. I had we went to church last night.
Amen.
heard-
I was telling
heard
them.
Saucy telling people we went to church last night. We got sanctified and delivered.
Fellowship.
We are
Yes,
delivered.
We were delivered, and what else happened? We said I had a really, really good. You know, this week has been weeking. Hasn't this been a long week?
It has. It absolutely
Gosh,
has.
we're only at Thursday, and it's been a week for me. So I had a really, really nice therapy session yesterday. Y'all get y'all a therapist for real. It's a thing to do. You gotta have
Speaking
that.
of therapists, let me call mine and see why hast thou abandoned?
Oh
or
no,
good-
not
good-
in
or-
this time of need and peril. Absolutely not. But I'm doing good. Did we get into the news, or we were just talking about the weather?
We
You're
just
talking about the
started.
weather.
Yeah, because this weather is weathering. I was listening to Saucy and Friends in my car. What's up with all the gatekeeping happening around this place now? I had
What do
to
you
go
mean?
through the first gate.
Oh.
come through the
Oh
second
yes,
gate.
because
Yeah.
the people, the area we are in, we have to remember that this is summertime, and people are indulging
And
in
they are bored.
substances, and we cannot
Crack.
keep these gates over here open because people feel welcome.
Oh my
To
goodness.
come and
Feel
help
invited.
themselves.
I felt like I was coming into a Fort Knox.
Me too. And I rolled my eyes so hard when I saw the first. The gate was open though, right?
No, it was
I
closed.
closed it back after you came in. We have to keep it closed. back.
Oh,
They said that people
I feel triggered.
Me too.
I feel like it's at my
That's how I
house.
feel like every time I go somewhere, I gotta go through a gate. Gotta get out of my car and open the gate. This is too much. This is too much. I'm gonna stay home.
Right? I gotta stay home anyway.
no
but they,
closed doors.
they threatening to put my boot on my car, so I was like, "Oh, that's why I park in a driveway."
And then that's the thing with me too. That's exactly why I park in a driveway or whatever right now, is because my little maybe riding a little dirty or something. But yesterday my engine light went off, so that was a really, really good thing. And my good friend, who is very, very car savvy, told me I need 3 drive cycles and see if it comes back on before I can go get an inspection. And this is my 3rd drive cycle, so we're gonna see what happens.
Oh, how you know it's one cycle?
What start it up, drive it,
Oh, okay.
turn it off, start it up. So 3 drive cycles. So we'll see, because you know my mechanic died. So.
Oh, Kurt, why?
Ay, 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 ay. So anyhow,
Yes.
let's get into it. Officials set to release new information about deadly Fall River blaze, and yeah, I want to know about this because that was a really horrible situation that happened there in Fall River. State and local officials, fire officials, are expected to provide an update Tuesday on the investigation into what sparked a fast-moving blaze at an assisted living facility in Fall River last week that left 10 people dead and
Golly.
dozens injured.
So sad.
It really is, because it's older folk.
Yeah.
And that's just really, really terrible. Governor Maura Healey is expected to meet with city officials to discuss the fire at the Gabriel House on Oliver Street before preliminary findings related to the cause and city's response are released. This comes after a spokesman for the ownership of the facility released its first statement since the blaze. They're just releasing their first statement now?
They've released other ones, but I think now there were 2.
Yeah.
They said that there were 2 potential causes, but I think now they've narrowed it down.
Okay.
Give me about 10 more seconds, and I got you. Okay,
We were just talking about how the commercials seem to be longer now on the videos that you want to watch. How the commercials seem to be longer now on the videos. What's this, the Nouveau ring? Oh.
Do they still make that?
They do. I was actually prescribed that.
Did you ever have you ever used it?
No, what is it?
It's a ring that you insert. It goes around the cervix and it releases.
How long does it stay in
I
there?
think it's a week at a time.
A week? And I gotta put it in myself?
Yeah, you just pop it in. It ain't nothing.
What if it shifts?
As the owner of the facility breaks its silence for the first time since the tragedy. Live in Fall River with those details is 7's Mani Salazar. Mani.
Olivia, Amanda, good morning. And now the owners of the facility say it was a tragedy what happened here at Gabriel House. And now the main question is what caused this? And today families could get more answers. Investigators are set to release new information about the deadly fire at a Fall River assisted living facility. The Bristol County District Attorney expected to reveal a possible cause of the fire that killed 10 residents and injured 30 others last week. The State Fire Marshal's office says the fire does not appear suspicious. The owners of Gabriel House now say investigators are looking at the building's sprinkler system. They say the most recent testing happened just days before the tragedy and showed the sprinkler system was operating properly. Their statement reads in part, "There are no words to adequately convey the depths of our grief and shock over the devastating events of July 13th at the Gabriel House. Indeed, to call what occurred that night a tragedy is an understatement. Our hearts are broken for the victims and their families. Their losses will never be forgotten." The DA identified the last of the 10 victims as 70-year-old Helena Lawler. On Thursday, the Fall River Police Department released body camera video showing police officers breaking down doors and windows to rescue people trapped. Today, Governor Maura Healey will meet with the city's mayor and debrief with city department heads about their work responding to the fire.
That's so sad.
It is. Like, it kind of just absolutely sucks how sad that
Did you
is.
see the body cam footage?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
No, I don't
like that.
It's so sad.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm glad that they're releasing more information so these people can have a little bit of, I don't know, whatever.
Closure.
Closure. Boston Mayor Wu says Republic Services will face fines for overflowing trash. And good. Sue them.
Sue them and them put them carry.
Sue them. All of those things like that. Boston Mayor Wu announced that the city will begin fining Republic Services amid the ongoing trash collector strike because several neighborhoods can't keep up with the overflow of garbage. The company's inadequate trash pickup is posting health risks and financial burdens, according to Wu. Well, wait a minute. It ain't no Boston town, so why is she saying something about it?
I think it was East Boston, right?
It's nothing in the city of Boston.
It's in where is it? Bell. Where is
Oh,
this?
it's nothing in the city of Boston. I don't know. Let's see what April Baker has to say.
All right, here you go, April.
Take it away.
Services as trash continues piling up in several communities.
Boston 25 News reporter April Baker live for us outside of City Hall Plaza with the details. April.
Good morning, guys. Mayor Wu says the city will start fining Republic Services for their deficient trash pickup. She says many neighborhoods have reached out expressing concern over overflowing dumpsters. They're posing a health safety risk to residents. It's also placing a financial burden on local businesses. Wu sent a letter to the president of Republic Services Wednesday about the ways the company will be fined. First, she expects Republic to absorb code enforcement fines issued to city businesses over the last few weeks that the company hasn't provided adequate trash pickup. Secondly, Wu has directed code enforcement to hand out fines to the trash company instead of the businesses. She says businesses are struggling to pay off the daily trash violation. On top, according to the Globe, Republic Services is working to schedule a call with the mayor to update her about their latest operations. In response, the Teamsters Local Union 25 says Republic Services continues to lie to all those involved. Meanwhile, it's not clear how much these fines will be are that they will be placing on Republic Services daily. But of course, we'll keep you posted on any new information that we gather. Live in Boston, I'm April Baker for your local station.
So I'm going to easily assume that we are also working on a different company to do trash
I hope
in those
so.
areas, since Republic seems to be very unresponsive. I want to hear from the Republic side. What's going on?
Yeah, like, why aren't they saying anything? Why aren't they doing anything? Why aren't they making any moves? Why aren't they trying to like? It sounds. I heard that I thought on Monday that they had come to a negotiation, but it looks like that's not the case. They went into a meeting, or they had a negotiation meeting, but it didn't come to fruition or whatever. So I don't know what's going on, but that is awful and it's disgusting. Like I was saying, the dumpsters over here. What is trash day over here? Because I don't even know when that is. But those dumpsters were full
over
of
here.
flies.
It's on Sunday, Monday mornings.
And smelled awful this week. So I can't imagine what it's like in these other places where it's just piling up and smelling.
It's so really Republic bad. Services also serves Boston.
Oh, they do serve Boston.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but they're not.
Yeah, so it might be some of Boston might be affected.
Some neighborhoods where it's happening here too. Vehicle damage and crash following MBTA bus involving MBTA bus in Dorchester. Ooh. A driver says their door was smashed when it was struck by an MBTA bus in Dorchester overnight. The woman said she was opening her car door when it was struck by the bus. The crash on Columbia Road also left the vehicle with damage to the front panel. Whose fault do you think that is?
Say it one more time.
She was opening her door when it was hit by a bus. So whose fault was that?
That's the bus's fault.
Is it the bus's fault or is it her fault? Why didn't see the bus come in and not open your door?
Touche.
That seems strange to me.
Reckless.
Yeah, like
you just pop your door open. But why was the truck that close to her to hit her door off?
The bus?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Like when I park on Blue Hill Ave, and the bus is coming, it's not a lot of space that the bus, and I guess the bus drivers have good depth perception because they don't
it's
like
the training.
But I wouldn't open my door when I see a bus coming, and then it's all of it seems like it's 50-50 at fault. When the accidents be 50-50.
Like you shouldn't have opened your door and you shouldn't have hit it.
Yeah.
And maybe
like
the bus could have been driving fast.
And if you were a little bit further away, or if I think that she should sue.
Absolutely.
It could have been me, mental and emotional distress of seeing my life.
I'm telling you, it would have knocked my car. I always say they would have to use the jaws of life to get me out. They were like, ma'am, just open the door and step out the car. There is no door that we have to take off to get you out. No,
I cannot.
You have to cut me out of this car.
I don't know how to do it.
I don't know how to do it.
I think we have some footage on here.
Oh, yes.
Oh, shiteness.
Nearly
Shanae would say shiggity.
Columbia bus colliding with the car in Dorchester. The driver of the car says she was opening her door when the bus hit it, nearly ripping it off. This happened on Columbia Road. The woman's car also has broken windows and damage to the front panel.
They in
see?
trouble.
Our audience says she stopped and the bus is moving. It's her fault. Luanda says, well, she parked in the bus lane. And Evan Disa says, if you open your car door on the main road, you are at fault.
Oh, wow.
I'm with it.
Yeah,
I'm with it.
And Fresh Jan, too. If you open your door, it's automatically her fault.
Yeah.
I believe that, too.
Me, too.
I believe that,
I
too.
can be convinced.
Oh, and Luanda gave us the towns that are being affected by the thing. It's affected areas: Beverly, Canton, Danvers, Gloucester, Malden, Marblehead, Peabody, Swampscott, Wakefield, and Watertown.
Damn.
Ipswich, Linfield, Manchester by the Sea, and North Reading. So
all those places smell stink.
Those people ain't used to this.
No. Not Gloucester, because that's not fair.
That's a
not
nice
Marblehead.
I love Gloucester. We need to go
not
to Gloucester.
Swampscott.
Not
Swampscott.
Not Peabody.
Peabody. I love all of those names.
It looks like an atomic bomb went off. Chase leads to a car crash into a Quincy restaurant. Y'all drivers, look at that. Oh my gosh. A restaurant in Quincy was struck by a car early Tuesday morning following a police pursuit. According to state police, a trooper conducted a property check of Wollaston Beach and Quincy Shore Drive when he saw several vehicles parked alongside the seawall on Quincy Shore Drive. One of the cars the officer discovered after running its license plate had a revoked registration and had several police agencies in the past week. Its owner also had a suspended license.
I don't. Except they gonna put a boot on my car.
You looking at that too much. Why? How many tickets have you gotten?
They said like $477.
Of tickets on this car?
That's what I'm saying, when did I get that? Like, when did I get that? I just renewed my registration the other day. They didn't tell me I had to pay nothing to get that. They give me my registration. So I don't know why I was willing to go to City Hall and pay the money, but they didn't tell me I own anything. Now you're going to send me a letter telling me you're going to put my car in a boot? Put your own self in a boot, stupid Boston.
Why she turned to Bernie Mac? I don't know. A short time later, several people walked towards the cars, and the trooper asked them to leave the area in compliance with posted signs prohibiting overnight parking. State police said in a statement, the Kia K5 drove across the street on Apthrop Street towards Billings Road. Troopers followed the vehicle until it accelerated out of their line of sight. Dang, that's fuck. Later on, troopers observed the car drive past them at a high rate of speed. The driver, identified as Michael Howard of Raynham, evaded police's attempt to stop him and ran a solid red light at the intersection of Billings Road and Hancock Street.
Headlights in the security video just moments before the driver slams into a Quincy pizza shop.
And it kind of looks like seeing like an atomic bomb go off. That's what it kind of looked like. Yeah.
The owner of Balducci's House of Pizza says police woke him out of a sound sleep to tell him about the crash.
I was, just hoping nobody was hurt, everyone was okay, and just that I was hoping that there wasn't too much damage for the business to be non-operational.
Wow. It all happened after a state police trooper tried to stop a speeding car. Investigators say the driver ran a red light, hit another car, then careened into the building. The security video inside Balducci shows the driver in a cloud of debris get out of the car and take off.
It's unfortunate, and I know the police are trying to just do their job, but...
Wow.
Are they, though?
Wow. Good morning, Auntie Brenda Lee.
Good morning,
Auntie Brenda. You guys have a safe trip.
Where they gonna owe to Philadelphia?
Yeah.
Well, they'll probably be listening to us while they travel.
She did. She said, good morning, watching while we are traveling to Philly.
Yes, let me watch my language. So we are here. What else do we got going on?
8 unfinished red line cars detained in Philadelphia. Why? Speaking of Philadelphia.
Right.
Commonwealth Beacon reports customs is sitting on the shelves meant for shipping to Springfield to be converted into actual running train cars due to the regime's hostility towards China. While the T now has almost all the Orange Line's cars it ordered, it currently only has 48 of the 252 Red Line cars.
Damn.
That's awful.
So we gonna get our trains or no?
Nah, because
Donald
Trump said we
and he hates us anyway. So he's definitely not gonna give us no transit trains. Y'all better let them Red Line trains we got now work until the next 4 years. Don't be up there
U.S.
cutting up.
Customs is trying to verify
China.
CRRC is complying with the Urgehall Forced Labor Prevention Act, a U.S. law prohibiting the importation of goods into the country that were produced using forced labor, particularly in a region in the northwest of China.
First of all, y'all trying to crack down on China's forced labor force here in America?
Yeah.
If they already built them, you gonna let them children's hard work go to waste?
Exactly.
Send the trains.
Send the trains. So we only got 48 of the 252. What's the math? 204 left to come.
I'm still calculating. I'm still trying to line the numbers up in my head like 252.
252.
Still got like 200.
That's how Noah does it.
Made in China.
Made in China.
Made in China. I mean, and this is the case of the tariff situation. People need trains in order to travel in their respective states or cities. Because of Donald Trump's foolishness, we supposed to wait until they build train factories here in America to now go ahead and make 204 other trains since we can't use the ones from China.
And who gonna build them? Because you done deported all the hard workers. And these Americans want $65 an hour.
They sure do.
To pick up trash.
They sure do. So
I mean,
sure.
and they should. That was a bad example. They want $65 an hour to empty trash bins on Blue Hill Ave. So I don't know what y'all gonna do.
Yeah, they better hurry up and build them train factories very quickly.
Now.
Right now.
Yesterday.
And then we probably back ordered, so they probably got 732,000 trains to build before they get to our 204.
And then because all those tariffs and stuff, y'all not messing with China. We can't get our good wings from Jing Jang. Now we got to order from Amazon instead of Express, and it's not fair.
I've never ordered from.
I want to travel to Shenzhen because all the good stuff come from there.
All the good things come from Shenzhen.
We should do that. Let's do that.
What?
Let's make a trip to Shenzhen.
You think we're gonna get back?
Maybe not. I don't care. I'll stay in China.
They're gonna be like, you coming from China. You
And you
can't
know
come
what?
in here.
Fine. If y'all put me up in a housing or a small penitentiary, I will stay there and make y'all panties. You know, like whatever. What I got? What do I got to lose?
Sew the lace around the edge of the panty. Y'all stupid. Protest plans against Waymo in Boston as city council holds hearing on self-driving cars.
I don't want it.
I don't want it either.
I saw a guy in a cyber. Those are self-driving, right?
I hope not. I hate those things.
I think they because some of the Teslas are self-driving. I've been in one. Very cool. Don't want it. But I saw a guy the other day in a Cybertruck on the highway, and I don't know what made me look over at him, but he was really having a full conversation and not touching that steering wheel. And I was like, "Ooh, you self-driving? That's crazy."
I don't want it. I don't want it at all.
With self-driving, you can't text though. That's so interesting.
Why?
Because it kind of senses your phone there, and then it tells you to put it away or something like that.
Can you talk to text?
You can.
Okay.
You can use the car as it is. They just want you to still be paying attention while you are, self-driven.
Yeah, I don't like it. Protest is planned against Waymo outside Boston City Hall today as lawmakers consider the impacts of driverless cars on the city streets. A Boston City Council committee is holding a hearing at 10 a.m. to evaluate autonomous vehicle operations in Boston, and members of the public are invited to weigh in. After the hearing, labor unions representing Uber and Lyft drivers will rally.
Oh, that's going to be sucky for them. If they start using self-driving cars, then that's getting
listen,
rid of jobs.
Ain't no empty car coming to pick me up from the airport, okay? No, it's not happening.
And the safeguards, Anna, that some people are calling for.
Well, Chris and Paula, self-driving cars are already being tested out on the streets of Massachusetts. And today, a group of labor unions is going to protest, hoping to put the brakes on autonomous vehicles. Driverless taxi company Waymo has been testing vehicles in Boston with human drivers, but the possibility of those cars hitting the road without people inside is sparking backlash from rideshare drivers, truck drivers, delivery drivers, and transportation workers who say the technology is a threat to their jobs and also a safety concern. These robo-taxis are already operating in cities like San Francisco, Los Angeles, Austin, and Phoenix. A Waymo spokesperson tells WBZ that testing is taking place in Cambridge, Somerville, and Southie, but with a safety driver inside of those cars. So community members will have the chance to give their input during a city council meeting, a virtual city council meeting at 10 o'clock this morning. Protesters are holding a rally outside of City Hall, along with a press conference at noon today. Live in Boston, Anna Myler, WBZ News.
Interesting.
No, what if the car lock you in and drive you somewhere?
Why are you iRoboting the car?
Remember the movie that we was watching with Julia Roberts and her family? All the Teslas was crashing into each other.
Oh, yeah, what was that called? Eyes Wide Shut.
Yeah. Was it Eyes Wide Shut?
And then it was nothing.
At the beginning, there was the end.
Yeah, something like that.
At the end of
Something.
the beginning.
And it was the end.
The beninging. In the beninging. In the beninging. I don't know.
What was it?
I don't know, but that, What? Imagine that the car lock you in and then drive you somewhere, drive you off a cliff.
Drive you in a crash.
Right.
Like, that's crazy.
That's crazy. What if the car drive you somewhere and then rape you or something? No.
Wow, you just took it there. What's it gonna do?
Leave the world behind.
Listen, leave. Yes. That's what. Put your behind in your pants or something like that. Anyway, player charged with assault after a brawl at a Massachusetts baseball game. Now, what is going on here? 2 people are facing charges after a brawl broke out at an American Legion baseball game in Milford, Massachusetts, Monday night. Milford police say the chaos broke out when trash talking escalated to punches being thrown during the 4th inning playoff game between Milford Post 59 and East Springfield at Pheno Field. The melee was caught on camera, and Milford coach Steve DeVito ran to defuse the fight, asking for police to be called.
All right, here goes the clip here.
I want to see that.
Yeah, there we go. I don't know if they have the whole fight, but here we go. Yep. All right.
Charges for this fight.
Pull it
And
up
as
from the
Tammy
top here,
Mutasa
one
showed,
time.
police were on patrol for the rematch days after a brawl broke out during an American Legion baseball game in Milford. 2 people are now facing criminal charges for this fight.
Yo, that
and as
number
Tammy
19
Mutasa
was
shows
swinging
us tonight, police
from
weren't taking
Texas. Did you
chances
see
on a
that?
repeat performance.
Tonight's game was peaceful with extra police, a far different scene than Monday night when a brawl broke out in the stands and spilled into Fino Field.
There was a lot of trash talk happening.
The chaos broke out when heckling escalated to punches being thrown during the 4th inning playoff game between Milford Post 59 and East Springfield.
First and foremost, it was everyone's safety.
Coach DeVito has stayed very calm and stoic throughout the situation.
Coach DeVito ran to defuse the fight Monday night, asking for police to be called.
I feel horrible for my kids because I think the narrative that may have been out there, maybe it's not, was that they were involved, and they were not involved at all.
19-year-old East Springfield player Elizar Rosario LeBron and a 17-year-old boy are facing assault and battery charges.
There was just a lot
19,
of commotion.
number 19.
And then they ran behind the dugout, I recall, and I just saw some really strong punches.
There are now police cruisers starting to enter the Fino parking lot.
Police arrived to break up the brawl, and the rest of the game was suspended. Fans like Lou Colabello used to play for Milford.
Baseball's always had a great reputation in Milford.
He's so disappointed.
I don't think in my lifetime I've ever seen anything like that at any type of sporting event, never mind a baseball game.
He's like, yuck.
The game picked up where it left off Wednesday night, this time with fewer players on Springfield's side and with extra police presence in and outside Fino Field.
We want everybody to be safe. What happened the other night, not only is it unacceptable, it's dangerous. When you get a closed environment, something like a game where people are in close proximity, it doesn't take much for someone to get seriously hurt.
Yeah.
Springfield is full of thugs.
Exactly. Exactly. I mean, I wasn't surprised at
Me
all.
was like, oh, that's the Springfield side? Yeah.
That man was like, I've never seen this in my life. I know how disappointed you are, Robert.
Yep.
It can be that.
Wow. That has been the local news.
There's a bomb went off, atomic bomb?
No. That was when the guy slammed into the pizza shop.
We would know about that
the
if
police
an atomic bomb went off.
Yeah, because I was like, what that even mean?
We wouldn't have known.
Yeah.
Would not have known. But no, that's the people who slammed into the pizza shop, and I'm just glad because I thought they was gonna say that they slammed into the clam box or the Baja box or something. I was gonna be upset.
Upset.
Don't
the clam box.
Yes, that's where the chase started.
No, but the clam box from Family Guy. The clam box.
Oh yes, they do. They are. They're from Family, so they're making
Yeah,
they're making one. The rusty clam, the something clam.
The something clam.
What is it from? The
Family Guy.
Family Guy
bar.
clam.
Family Guy themed bar in Boston.
I can't even spell nothing. A clan. Oh.
the drunken clam.
Drunken clam. So they're where is that?
It might be too late.
Oh, it's too late. We missed it.
Let me see.
What did we miss?
Oh, July 18th. Yep, West End and Johnny's.
They had turned West End Johnny's into the Drunken Clam and redid it and all of that, and it was really cute.
That's the one down there by Lansdowne. Not Lansdowne.
No, I think it's on the corner by the garden.
Yeah,
on the corner. Oh, that's too bad because that probably was fun to see and look at. I mean, not that I would have gone, but I do think that it would have been nice to look at. To tell y'all to go do.
All right, we're gonna go to a quick commercial break. We're gonna be right back. We have a special guest. We'll be right back.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
What is this, Doctor?
This is
Well, Spark of New England, Spark FM. Bringing the heat back to the airwaves. Turn us up.
All right.
Let's take a look.
Advertise your business, brand, or music on Spark FM. Contact us at sparkfmonline.com for more information.
9 p.m. inside the avenue where you bring the drinks and we bring the vibe. My name is Gary Banton alongside my co-host Big Trini right here in SparkFMOnline.com, the number one place for soca, hip-hop, R&B, and more. Each and every Saturdays from 6 to 9 p.m. It's the avenue.
Hey Boston, are you ready? It's time for the 3rd annual Boston Kitties Carnival. The bands are getting ready, the costumes looking amazing, and we can't wait to see all the kids having a good time on the road. It's all happening on Friday, August 16th, 11 a.m. to 6 p.m., parade starting 12 p.m. We are marching from Talbot and the Suburban Ave all the way to Berkshire Boys and Girls Club. Want to join the fun? Tell a grown-up to check out social media pages to find a band for you to jump up with. See you on the road!
All right, so to tell me the one more vibes in this one. So Wednesday, August 20th, B Soca presents the annual Pan on the Plaza. From 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. Steel pan, music, food, and culture. Location, Boston City Hall Plaza. Pan on the Plaza is free and open to the public. This is more than just a concert. This is a full-on culture experience that brings the soul of the Caribbean straight to downtown Boston. Come vibes with the sweet sounds of the local pan performer. Boston oldest steel orchestra in North America. Branches. Music provided by your favorite DJs. That is Wednesday, August 20th, Boston City Hall Plaza. Brought to you by B Soca. Massive, remember, this is free and open to the public. From 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. Pan on the Plaza, Wednesday, August 20th.
Praise the Lord, City of Boston. This is Brother Chris right here on Spark FM. Come on, sing it! Bringing you Sunday morning worship each and every Sunday morning, 6 to 10 a.m. Let's get our praise on.
We all make choices about alcohol. Kids make choices whether to drink or not.
Bye, Dad. Remember, I'm going to Alex's party tonight and sleeping over.
Hey, remind me about that party again?
And adults make choices whether to talk about it. That's true of parents and every other trusted adult in a kid's life. Kids want to know our expectations, and they want honest answers in everyday conversations. So talk with your kids and help lead them on a positive path, because when you talk, they hear you. Learn more at underagedrinking.samhsa.gov. Boston's new home for urban Caribbean music. Spark FM. Spark FM. Playing all your favorite hits from reggae. Spark FM.
If you know mess with the way you are gonna see a million. We got the Congo long just like the Amazon.
Spark FM.
I know that life is not easy. No say we are for win. Walk with the camera like Jesus.
Soca. Hip-hop.
Yeah, we on and we going crazy.
R&B.
You could do damage. You could do damage.
Afrobeats and much more. Spark FM. Spark FM. Advertise your business, brand, or music on Spark FM. Contact us at SparkFMOnline.com for more information. We all make choices about alcohol. Kids make choices whether to drink or not.
Bye, Dad. Remember, I'm going to Alex's party tonight and sleeping over.
Hey, remind me about that party again?
And adults make choices whether to talk about it. That's true of parents and every other trusted adult in a kid's life. Kids want to know our expectations, and they want honest answers in everyday conversations. So talk with your kids and help lead them on a positive path, because when you talk, they hear you. Learn more at underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
You're listening to Spark FM online.
And we're back. Spark FM Online, number one for urban and Caribbean music. It's time for us to get into our national news. Let's see what we have going on here. Flight attendant who admitted to secretly filming girls in plane bathrooms sentenced to 18.5, I hope, years.
Yes.
Yes.
Good.
Good.
Flight.
He was a flight attendant from here, right?
Yes.
Okay.
A flight attendant accused of taping his cell phone to the lid of an airplane toilet to secretly film young girls was sentenced to just under 20 years in prison on Wednesday. Good. Former American Airlines flight attendant Estes Carter Thompson III received a sentence of 18.5 years.
Look at him.
Following, he looks like it. He looks
like
guilty
Epstein.
as hell. Followed by 5 years of supervised release. Boston U.S. District Court
does
Judge
look like a young
Julia
Epstein.
Kobik called the behavior appalling and said the child victim's innocence has been lost because of his actions. You just gotta be a nasty son of a blubbering son of a. He was indicted last year on 1 count of attempted sexual exploitation of children and 1 count of possession of child sexual abuse images depicting a prepubescent minor. He admitted to the allegations earlier this year. He apologized in court Wednesday, describing his actions as selfish, perverse, and wrong. Police alleged Thompson of Charlotte, North Carolina, had recordings of 4 other girls between the ages of 7 years old and 14 using aircraft lavatories over a 9-month period.
What is the thought process be in the mind of somebody who would do that? Like, I'm so anxious to see
your butthole. Like, what is
that?
it?
I'm gonna tape my phone to the toilet. So what is that?
So Thompson used to tell the victims that he needed to wash his hands and that the lavatory's toilet seat was broken, and briefly entered the lavatory, according to federal investigators. After Thompson exited the lavatory, the victim entered and observed red stickers on the underside of the toilet seat lid, which was in the open position. That stated inoperative catering equipment and removed from service and seat broken was handwritten in black ink on one of the stickers. Beneath the red stickers, Thompson had concealed his iPhone to record a video, investigators said. In a sentencing memorandum submitted in court, U.S. government attorney said Thompson robbed 5 young girls of their innocence and belief in the goodliness of the world and people that they would encounter in it, instead leaving them with fear, mistrust, insecurities, and sadness. Thompson will serve his sentence at FMC Butner in North Carolina. El Salvador.
Good. Oh, no, he is going to El Salvador?
No, he's not. But he needs
He needs to go to
he needs to go to Alligator Alcatraz.
Yeah, that's disgusting. And that's a different kind of perversion. Because what is that?
It's like nasty.
It's just it's nasty and psychotic.
And why are you doing that? I'm ununderstanding. I'm unable to can.
Me also too.
Keeping it moving, Ben Crump calls for Jacksonville sheriff to immediately fire officer who punched a man in the viral video.
Yeah.
What is crazy to me is that they are saying that it was any criminal wrongdoings that happened there.
Against the police officer?
No, against the boy.
Right.
Even though we saw with all of the eyes that has gone viral to.
Oh,
that man. They're saying the police didn't
commit any criminal activity towards the boy.
And they're still doing investigations to find out why it happened or what caused that to happen.
Oh, yeah, because they said that the video doesn't show.
The video only shows what we can see and hear. It doesn't depict the full picture.
Yes.
What it mean? Go to this.
Bold.
It's crazy.
Keith and all of these great lawyers, Attorney Jackson and Attorney Robinson, because this is a very, very important case. As Attorney Daniels said, when William was stopped, there was no rhyme or reason, no rationale for them stopping him. I mean, this was a classic case of driving while black. And I applaud William McNeil for keeping his demeanor, his calmness.
Yeah.
Attorney Daniels, I thought the trained police officers were supposed to be the ones to de-escalate the matter. They were the ones escalating the matter while this young man represented the best of us. He kept calm. He was trying to de-escalate the matter. He just kept asking simply, why are you stopping me? I mean, think about that. I understand the sheriff said anti-police. No. It's not anti-police when an American citizen asks, why are you stopping me? That is an American citizen exercising his constitutional rights. That's what William was doing. He was exercising his constitutional rights. And Attorney Daniels and I seek to remind America that we are a democracy, that we believe in the Constitution, and that all American citizens have a right to the protections of the Constitution, that this is not a police state where the police are above the law and that they have no accountability. No, the last time I checked, America is still a democracy, and our citizens still have a right to the Constitution.
This is the angle from the police side.
Let's see that one.
Oh, I just cut it.
Oh, hold on. Because they didn't show. We only shot. We have only seen his camera so far. And now they're showing police body cam footage, which I think is crazy because in this case, I was reading the comments and I saw people saying, oh, he should have just kept his mouth shut. He should have just, more details that emerged from that is that his window couldn't go down on his driver's side. That's why he had the door open on the first place. Okay. And I think when they started to turn up, he closed the door and then turned the window down on the other side and was talking to the officer on the other side. That's when this officer must have felt some type of way. But I did hear the okay from the officer on the passenger side.
But after I don't want to I guess I'm playing devil's advocate, but also just really curious. How do you feel about people questioning the police when they pull them over? Like, why are you that adamant? I understand, why did you pull me over? But then to keep on going, how do you feel about that?
So I wouldn't do it because I don't even ask why you pulled me over.
Right.
You're going to tell me anyways. Yeah. But I think that in these situations, even as a black man, you do have to question because whether you comply or not, a lot of these cases... you don't really get a chance to you're not even gonna, it's scary. I wouldn't want to be a black man being pulled over by a cop in one of these areas.
I'd say black person.
Yeah, I mean, but to them, it's a little bit, I feel like it's a little bit harder. Yeah. So then he's really trying to figure out, first of all, why are you pulling me over? Why is this going there? This is why he took out his camera. But I agree with you. I just... whatever, give me the ticket. I guess I'm gonna have to go to court.
There's a fresh Jan says, can I give everyone a tip? Just hand over your info and talk to the judge. Y'all be making it worse even when you're right, you're wrong.
No, I don't think that you're making it worse by practicing your Second Amendment rights. I need to know the reason why you're pulling me over, because if you're pulling me over for some bull crap, then I need to know why you pulling me over. I need to pay attention. So...
yeah, for me, I just feel like there's not a lot of evidence where those or cases where that line of questioning ends well. And so and especially like you said, for being a black man, I just think that it's very, very, the police kind of get a little intimidated by something like that. And so for me, I think I would go along the lines of what Fresh Jen said, here you go, just whatever. And I will talk to you. I'll talk to the judge because this is madness.
Madness. Absolutely madness. And we're going to take that pause right there. Yeah. Black people in Boston especially. Sheena Collier has been sitting here with us kind of, being stealth. Welcome, Sheena. Thank you. So I'm going to assume that even things like this are the reason why Boston While Black was created, because these conversations need to have need to happen more often, especially when we're working with us. But you work with Black Joy. So what is coming up soon? Well, first of all, welcome. How you doing?
Good morning. Good morning to y'all. Good morning. I haven't been in the new digs yet. Not on air. So
not intentionally.
Yeah.
Well, intentionally, but not on air.
Shad said, "Hey, Sheena."
Hey, Shad. I'm trying to look at myself. Where am I?
You are. It's a delay.
Oh, no, yeah, it's a delay.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a little delay. So you're going to be about 3 minutes delayed on that one. Be like, what am I saying? I didn't do that. Yes. So tell us about the Boston While Black family reunion. This is the fifth year.
Fifth year. Yeah,
and
man.
it has grown beyond probably your wildest dreams.
Beyond anything I planned. good problems to have. Good problems to have.
Yeah.
But one, just quickly, congrats, shout outs to y'all, because I know how important it is to have your own space, and this is a big deal for y'all to be here. I was here to Christian the space, but my first interview here, so I appreciate y'all for always spreading the word about Boston While Black. Yes, 5th annual BWB family reunion in 2 days. And y'all run something. Y'all know how stressful that is. I'm here smiling, but
you're probably losing your mind.
Yeah, there's a lot to do. But honestly, for me, really, the closer it gets to something, sometimes it is what it is.
Yeah, like there's nothing I can do about it.
Yeah, whatever's going to happen is going to happen. At the end of the day, people are going to have a good time.
Absolutely.
We have been for the last 4 years at the Lawn on D, so in the Seaport. And we will be back there, but now it's so many people, we had to expand.
Yeah. So tell us about the people. The first year you had what?
We had 3,000 people.
3,000
year, and it was like it was 2021, so we were just coming out of the pandemic. So I think part of the reason it even grew that fast was people were looking for something to do.
Yeah, to
that
connect
summer.
again.
Yeah, and so because we were like mid-July, 2021, and then we had. Year 4, about 15,000 people, and so it's just really blown up. I think that
15,000.
Yeah,
like what is it? I mean, what is that? What does that even feel like? Like
it feels
we're expecting
crazy.
15,000 people. What?
When you're on the ground during the day, it doesn't. Especially me, because I'm having so many one-on-one conversations, you don't realize how many people. Then I see people throughout the year, and they be like, "Girl, I saw your reunion." I'm like, "Did you?
Did you? You was there?"
Yeah, they're like, "Yeah, we had a whole conversation." I'm like, "Oh, okay." But I do think this kind of theme of family and is part of what brings people out, because we really have every single age there, from newborns to grandparents. There's folks there who I even see throughout the year who like, "Baby, I never would have gone to South Boston.
Yeah.
Like, I never would have gone to the Seaport." And now folks feel like they have an invitation to be down there.
I remember your first year, and I was trolling that year.
No, Danielle, I don't know if trolling was a strong enough word. And I don't even know how well we knew each other there, but Danielle was fighting for me online because the people were coming for me.
I love it. I'd be like, listen, because and then it speaks to the growth of it too. Like, people were very scared about going to to the Seaport or down there, because it's generally or historically a place that we don't really
congregate.
Congregate. Not for some family reunion. Like, they'd be like, oh, Franklin Park or something. But you took a leap and you took it to a different area. We took up space. And I think that after that, once people saw that it's ours. It's ours. Then they started telling their friends to come out, and it just grew so great.
And it's so funny too, because the Lawn on D has now become the Boston Black place. Instead of being like, oh, the Lawn on D down South Boston. Boston Wild Black place.
So this year is a little bit different too. Not only have you expanded, but you have introduced a way for the community to give back. I'll put it tickets. Still free. But you have a call to action that if people want to see this to continue to grow and they want to see it be successful with all of the things. I mean, get into that later. There's a lot to do that day. Like, golly,
you're gonna have to plan your day, because you can't do it all.
So what did that take to put? What does it take to put something on like this? And you've been doing these little series on Instagram, just kind of teaching people or educating people that something like this, you might think, oh, you just get a couple of permits and figure out to do.
Which we know what it means to get a couple perments. Right.
That's a years long work.
So thank you for bringing that up because so Boston One Black will also be 5 this weekend. We'll be 5 on Sunday.
Happy anniversary! You made the line.
We are. Yes, I always put forward joy and positivity. But the back behind the scenes things of this, we are fighting for our in 2025.
Yeah.
We are a company that has the name Black, has the word Black in the name.
Yeah.
We have a stated mission and vision to focus on the experience of Black people. It has been a very rough year. I have wanted to close Boston One Black multiple times this year because of the political climate that we're in, has impacted the funding climate. And so companies, the reason we've been able to even do events at this scale is because of corporate dollars. Somebody has to pay for it. And so we've been able to do it because of the corporate dollars. And I think that the reason I've been trying to do more online, because it's not my personality, I'm trying to be a little more vocal, is because people need to understand what goes into you being able to line dance across Lawn ID.
Right, yeah.
There's permits, there's a lot of money that goes into that. There's a lot of negotiating happening throughout the year. So what ended up happening to us this year, we lost $500,000 in corporate sponsors. So we've had this event, we've had the summit, we had the summit this year, and then our kind of day-to-day membership. A lot of that was powered. We have a subscription fee that's nominal, honestly, because we were really being powered by corporations. Yeah. And we know what day inauguration day was. From that day to today, out to that day to like March, we just 500 million. Ooh, I wish.
Almost.
Yeah.
We almost did.
Wait a minute.
500,000 just gone, y'all.
Yeah.
And when I say gone, not like people gave us like long explanation. I mean, we had companies ghosting us that used to be partners of ours.
Was
we had
it that instant too?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, we had a call with a lot of our partners, maybe like 3 or 4 weeks after the inauguration. They'd be like, hey, we're just doing a pulse check. Are y'all still in this with us? And to be fair, the people we're usually talking to are not like the decision makers. So they were even like, I don't even know about my own job. I can't even talk to you about Boston. But that was, that's a huge hit. That's a totally different company. That's half our revenue. Like that's a different company. And so we were already though in the path on the process of planning reunion. And honestly, and this is, something as a business owner that I've grappled with a lot. It may not be in best business sense to do it this year, but I feel like it is something, it's part of the city.
Yeah.
It's just part of your summer in the city is to have this reunion. And so despite
I
all that happened, I was like, we have to still figure out to put it on, which is why we had to put a call out to people.
Yeah, like I think that we can maybe honestly say that it's probably the biggest social gathering that we have here in Boston.
Yeah.
And I'm
for us.
Yeah, for us.
Well, and period.
And I'm thinking about just
honest.
like all of the events that happen around here that focus on Black people specifically, and the number that it hits. It is maybe argumentably like the biggest Black social event that I know people that I don't even be outside be like, oh yeah, it's lit, we going.
People come from out of town for it.
Yeah,
from out of town. I've had people be like, Sheena, I just saw my 3rd grade teacher. Like over there playing cornhole. Like this is crazy.
Right,
so
and then even with the tiered ticketed price now, it's not crazy. Like you're getting things for it. It's almost like a donation.
It's a gesture.
Yeah.
It's important. I'm not gonna diminish it, but there's still a lot that I'm having to do behind the scenes to still make sure things are covered. So a couple of reasons though that we did that, aside from what I said. So it's still free and open to the public. The lawn though, if y'all been, you know that it's limited space. And if you want to guarantee that you're going to get inside the lawn, we're calling them member for a day passes and our tickets.
I like it. Very good marketing.
Because Boston Wild Black members always get different access at events. So essentially we're saying, okay, become a member for a day. You can get the same access that members get. We're adding a little VIP lounge. Black folks, we got to
put some dubs on it.
For our VIP folks, they're getting their own branded red cup. You need your red cup at the cookout.
Yeah.
So there's like, some extra perks that we're doing. But it really is about, one, for the people, if you want to get in faster and guaranteed. And for us, I think for all of us that are building things, we want to, especially Black folks who are doing it for Black people, the Black people got to invest back into it. You got to invest back into it.
Sometimes the community can hold you down
Right.
from growing.
You got to rotate these black dollars.
Exactly. And I think it's reframing it for people. We give our dollars to a lot of places without any question.
Yeah.
And sometimes we don't think about the black institutions themselves to need those dollars.
Yeah.
One of the things that's dope, and Spark is part of this as well, is we also did this small businesses for BWB. And
Very smart move.
I'm so
move.
I'm so proud of it because again, corporate dollars are what they are, and those are big amounts. But I think what's even more important is showing the amount of small businesses that rock with us. We do business ourselves with a lot of small businesses, and so we just put the call out similar and was like, hey, if you want to contribute but also have your name in lights, y'all, it's a lot of new things this year. We got a big old main stage. You have a lot going on, and so we've had 40 small businesses that said that they would be sponsors of the reunion. And so you'll see them on our site. You'll see them on the banners and things at reunion. So that's really dope for people to come out like that.
Can you tell us about some of the new things that are happening at the reunion this year?
And before you get into that, just some business to take care of. Saturday, July 26th. This is this Saturday in 2 days. It starts at 12 o'clock.
2 days?
Yeah. Sorry. I know, we're like, damn it, 2 days. It starts at 12 o'clock and it literally goes till the whole day, 9 o'clock p.m. And then there's
an after party.
After party.
That's right.
And
after party. So it's from it's
12
all
to 12.
day, 12 to 12. Golly, that's a long day. And people be out there. People be out there all day.
They be out there all day, and I'll be out there all day.
Girl, energy.
Yes. I'll be on adrenaline. I'll be on adrenaline. And then Sunday's our anniversary. I'll be chilling. With my team. But yes, reunion.bostonwhileblack.com. People can find out all that's going on.
Can businesses or people still join in?
Absolutely. Yes. People can still buy member for day passes. People can still sign up to be, businesses can still sign up to be sponsors. As far as what's happening, so I'll just touch quickly on the old favorites because people like to know. Spades is the tournament still happening.
Yep. Shout out to Mo Filla.
Mo Filla's hosting. I think we might be doing lessons this year.
Oh, good. Yes. That's where all the black people gonna be.
Thank you.
Doing lessons.
And it'll be happening both at the lawn and at we're calling the Harbor Way, but the other location down in the Seaport. So spades, dominoes, Chez Vu's coming back, building a roller skating rink.
Very nice. I love that.
You can do that. Double Dutch line dancing, like all of our favorites. More food trucks, much more food. We always try to add food every year. And then some of the new things
one big new thing is that you you expanded to Harbor Point.
So it's
Harbor
Way, yes.
Not Harbor Point.
Harbor Point. I'm like, they be like, damn, they going to Harbor Point over there. They real black. I'm like, oh, sorry, no, not that one.
So yes, Harbor Way. So to just orient folks, because that's not a name we're familiar with. They call it that. Basically, it's between Summer Street, Congress Street, and Seaport Boulevard. So that area down
like
there.
around the convention center.
Yep, down the street from the convention center.
Oh, okay.
If folk has been to the new Museum of Ice Cream, or if you've been to, it's down in that area. But it's starting with the Summer Street steps. So as soon as you get to those steps, you'll see a Welcome to Boston While Black. It's a family reunion, and we're programming that all day. Steel pan drumming, salsa lessons, compa, a live artist. Like those steps will be programmed all day.
Some cookies, some barbecue,
hot cookie kitchen. Let me stop saying because I don't remember everybody's name. Yes, cookies, slushies.
Yeah,
everybody got to eat is curating some. D Burger, Ruby's Barbecue. Everybody got to eat will be out there.
Yeah,
we're doing this thing. My planners did this, so I'm gonna try to explain it well. Because the other thing is the people come out looking for people.
They do.
At the
they
reunion.
do.
Yeah. I actually met a couple recently that met at last year's reunion.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
like
people.
So cute.
Yeah,
that's why
people
I be
talk
going.
to people in person.
Right. Well, I'm just telling all their business. But hopefully one day they let us tell their story. Yeah. They met online, but they used the reunion.
Oh, I like a first date.
Yes.
Oh, I like you. Yes. I see what they did there. That's a good first date.
Yeah, it is. And they're still together. And they're Boston While Black members. I met them at an event at a Boston While Black event.
I like
that. That's how you longevity your customer.
Right.
Come in.
Listen, recurring revenue. So we're trying to do more facilitating connections. Yeah. So at the Harbor Way, there's something called it's like a dating ball pit.
Oh.
And so it's like the ball, you know, like how kids get in. Say that. But they have questions.
That's where I'll be, everybody. No, literally, that's where I'll be.
That's true.
That's me. I'll be over there.
That's
so
true. It's not far from where you'll be.
Facilitating.
Hot sauce will be
love connections.
Let me talk about that because I do want to.
Yes.
Ball pit.
Yeah.
So dating, facilitating, the people are out. They're looking. This is, I'm just talking to the single people, hopefully.
Yes.
But the people are out and they're looking.
Yeah.
And then also at our after party, which is 8 to 12 at High Street Place Food Hall. It's going to be amazing. DJ, other types of things. We're also going to be doing some, the bracelets. Are you single? Are you looking? Are you taken?
Yeah.
Or you might just be looking for a friend. Like, but that's what we're all about, right?
I got enough of those, honey.
That's what we're all about, is facilitating connection. So we'll do that throughout the day.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. So I feel like it's a waste if we don't. We all outside.
Yep.
Something I observe at reunion. I'm working there, so I don't get a lot of chance to fraternize.
Yeah.
But I observe the dudes are out here.
They're out,
I'm
they are out
here.
here.
I'm like,
that is so beautiful in the summer.
Yeah, I've always been curious about what it is about this event, because we tend to get a lot of women at it. So what is it about this event that attracts a lot of guys? But they're out there, so
nice.
They're out
it's
there.
the women.
Let me.
But our other events have women though. But it's something. I think it's the outside. It's a new space.
Yeah,
like people like being out there.
Let me ask a personal question. How are you doing through all this? Not just with the family reunion, but just as a large leader in this community who focuses on Black joy, Black connections, and stuff like this. With everything coming down from the administration, with you planning events, with you having to run the actual business, how does someone like you keep going, even when you're like, oh, shut this shit down?
Yeah,
right now.
I have no idea.
What do you do
It's
for
a daily
happiness?
conversation around, even what I just said about the responsibility I felt about still putting on reunion.
Yeah.
I have to constantly check in with myself of like, you're doing a lot for other people.
What you doing for you?
Yeah. And like, a piece of advice someone gave me, a CEO, a Black woman CEO, is you should be building something that follows a life you want, not you following your business.
Yeah.
I like that.
And so it's a daily affirmation that I'm working through. I'm really tired, honestly.
Yeah.
I think that, again, having reunion aside, or including reunion, having a business that has Black in the name it's been crazy.
It's been attacked.
Yeah.
You are attacked for caring about your own people.
We've been asked to change it. I mean, by people like partners.
Wow.
As if
Change
you could
it
just
to
change.
what?
As if you could just up one day and change the name of your
Boston.
business. Yeah.
While we're in Boston.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
Just being in Boston.
Yeah, right.
So, that has come up.
For DEI reasons, like?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Just so that people feel like they can still support.
Wow.
And so I've had to really grapple with it a lot. I've thought about it, like, okay, would that make it easier if I change the name? But I'm doing a lot of reflection around, okay, what is it? We're in a crazy country for the foreseeable future.
Yes, absolutely.
God. And so I think for a lot of us, it's figuring out, like, what do we feel like we can do that stays true to who we are?
Yeah.
And we all got to eat.
Yeah.
And we need to figure that out. And so I'm just weathering the storm. Unfortunately, it feels different almost every week.
Yeah.
But I don't want integrity to have me not paying my rent.
That's what
my
it
mortgage.
is.
My mortgage.
It's a thin line.
The balance.
It's a thin line between integrity and I need to eat.
Yeah.
Damn it. I might have to take the
But
Target
something I've
dollars.
kept in mind, and this is just, I think for anyone who's listening who's in similar position, Boss One Black, I stand 10 toes down on it. I really believe in what we're building. I think that reunion, I actually see there's a lot of possibility to grow reunion even more. And we're also launching an app at reunion. Like there's good things that are happening. We're gonna have a branded membership app. BWB Digital. We have a shirt that says, yes, there are Black people in Boston.
Yeah, I saw that. That's a good shirt.
Yeah,
Good
so there's a lot that's going to come from it, and I think we'll expand to other cities over the next couple of years. Yeah. And at the same time, as an owner and a founder, everything you do doesn't have to come from one business.
Yeah.
And I have to remind myself that. And sometimes it's hard because you're putting so much into that business.
Yeah.
But diversify your revenue stream.
Hello. Pivot.
Right.
Pivot while Black.
So that should be tattooed on my back. Because I have pivoted so many times. We launched in the pandemic. That's a reminder too of like, we don't, even if you got a 9 to 5, you don't need to. If you can draw your money, get your revenue in one way or your income in one way. So,
do you feel
once
like
I get past that?
Do you feel like that stigma? Are there black people in Boston? There's black people in Boston. Do you think that stigma has been changing over the years?
I hope so. You know what I think the issue is Boston doesn't tell its story well. Boston lets other people define what Boston is. A lot of what you hear is like an athlete says something, something happened in sports. It's not the city standing up and saying this is who we are. And the reason we do a reunion shirt every year, the reason this fifth there are black people in Boston and it has like a message on it. Because the reunion is almost like a visual answer to that question. Like, yes, there are black people in Boston.
Look at all of them here.
Like, we're right here.
And they ain't even all of them.
Right. So yeah, but people do still, from outside of Boston, they do still ask
Oh yeah. When we travel and we talk to people, we're like, oh, we're from Boston. They're like, really? What part of Boston?
It's so strange.
Right.
It's strange.
What are you talking about? Boston is all black.
Right. But if you got to think about, we're biased, right?
Yeah.
If you weren't here, think about what other people in the world do.
Yeah.
They're seeing Dunkin' commercials.
Racist. And sports people coming in like, we are the racist city ever. No, that's not. That's because you didn't come to the black people.
Right. Right.
Going up there to Beverly. What's there?
Right. And that's not Boston.
What's there? Not Boston. Wow. So, Sheena, this Saturday, you're doing your big one. July 26th, again from 12 p.m. pretty much till 12 a.m.
Right.
But that includes the after party. It's still free, but here's our appeal. If you want to go and you can do it, do it. Pay for the membership, get your perks, skip the line. Yeah. You don't have to have no hassle for the day.
Absolutely.
And what you're essentially doing is supporting a black business that literally is supporting your black ass. Yeah. Hello.
Put that on a shirt. I like
that. Because I don't think people realize that, and that's why I wanted to start with that question. Like, what does it take? Because the other day I put out just the permit process, and I hear people talking all the time about what they didn't do and what they could have done and they should have done this. Do you know how much it takes to do that? To just get that ball pit there? It's probably a permit for that too.
Absolutely. I know I shouldn't even said it because it probably is.
Yeah.
Don't say nothing. Ask for forgiveness, not permission. But yeah, we appreciate you, and flowers and kudos and all of the things to you. Yes. It looks easy. I will say it looks easy, but when you sit down, you talk to these people who are putting in the work, they are struggling like everybody else and still trying to create joy for you.
And I appreciate Danielle because we have different personalities, right? So Danielle and I are in some group chats together. So she I talk stuff on the, to the group chat, but she puts it in the public group chat.
Put it in the public group chat. What we doing here? Like, what we talking about?
I appreciate that because you do put out the things. I don't necessarily not do that. It's just I don't even think about it.
Yeah.
So when I scroll, you see, I'm always like, "That's right, girl." Let it know because,
say that.
Yeah, because people they don't know, and if it was for everybody be doing it.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
So there's a little bit of like we have to just own the roles that we have.
Yeah.
But I do appreciate that you gently or sometimes not remind people. That,
I keep getting in trouble, so I'm learning how to be better. To say different. As long as I say no. As long as I don't put no shade before a question
and an LOL
then I'm good.
Right.
It cushions it a little bit.
Yeah.
But you got a lot going on. You are doing a lot, and I do hope and beg people to not even beg, just do it for yourself to support the mission that you're on and the great things you do, coming off of the summit too, which was another big thing for small businesses to be able to connect and network and things like that. It's important. So again, kudos to you. And no matter how hard it gets, you have a calling. Yes, this is what you're supposed to do. And I'm talking to myself too. Just continue to one day at a time, child. One day at a time.
How do you eat an elephant?
Right. One bite at a
bite
time. Thank
That's
you to Shauna for making sure that that's always instilled in my head. Shauna Bryan should be like, one at a time, one bite at a time. Okay, fine. Thank you, Sheena.
Thank you for having me, y'all.
We're going to do a little reset and switch. We do have Senator Liz Miranda that is going to be talking to us.
In one of my other group chats.
I know, right? Look at her. In here, to tell us about a really great resource that they are dropping tomorrow for the city of Boston, the state of Massachusetts. So make sure you guys keep it locked. We're going to take a quick commercial break, snap it up with Sheena, and then we'll be right back in a few seconds. Keep it locked, Spark FM.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
What is this, Doctor?
This is
The Spark of New England, Spark FM. Bringing the heat back to the airwaves. Turn us up.
all right.
Let's take a look.
Advertise your business, brand, or music on Spark FM. Contact us at sparkfmonline.com for more information.
Each and every Saturday night from 6 to 9 p.m. inside the Avenue, where you bring the drinks and we bring the vibe. My name is Gary Banton alongside my co-host Big Trini, right here in SparkFMOnline.com, the number one place for soca, hip-hop, R&B, and more. Each and every Saturday from 6 to 9 p.m. It's the Avenue.
Hey Boston, are you ready? It's time for the 3rd annual Boston Kitties Carnival. The bands are getting ready, the costume is looking amazing, and we can't wait to see all the kids having a good time on the road. It's all happening on Friday, August 16th, 11 a.m. to 6 p.m., parade starting 12 p.m. We are marching from Talbot in the Suburban Ave all the way to Berkshire Boys and Girls Club. Want to join the fun? Tell a grown-up to check out social media pages to find a band for you to jump up with. See you on the road!
All right, so to tell me the one more vibes in this one. So Wednesday, August 20th, B Soca presents the annual Pan on the Plaza. From 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. Steel pan, music, food, and culture. Location, Boston City Hall Plaza. Pan on the Plaza is free and open to the public. This is more than just a concert. This is a full-on culture experience that brings the soul of the Caribbean straight to downtown Boston. Come vibes with the sweet sounds of the local pan performer. Boston oldest steel orchestra in North America. Branches. Music provided by your favorite DJs. That is Wednesday, August 20th, Boston City Hall Plaza. Brought to you by B Soca. Massive, remember, this is free and open to the public. From 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. Pan on the Plaza, Wednesday, August 20th.
Praise the Lord, City of Boston. This is Brother Chris right here on Spark FM.
Come on, sing it.
Bringing you Sunday morning worship each and every Sunday morning, 6 to 10 a.m. Let's get our praise on.
We all make choices about alcohol. Kids make choices whether to drink or not.
Bye, Dad. Remember, I'm going to Alex's party tonight and sleeping over.
Hey, remind me about that party again?
And adults make choices whether to talk about it. That's true of parents and every other trusted adult in a kid's life. Kids want to know our expectations, and they want honest answers in everyday conversations. So talk with your kids and help lead them on a positive path, because when you talk, they hear you. Learn more at underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
Boston's new home for urban Caribbean music. Spark FM. Spark FM. Playing all your favorite hits from reggae. Spark FM.
If you no mess with the way you are gonna see a million. We got it gon' go long just like the Amazon.
Spark FM.
I know that life is not easy. No say we are for win, yeah. Walk with the camera like Jesus.
Soca. Hip hop.
Yeah, we going crazy.
R&B.
You could do damage. You could do damage.
Afrobeats and much more. Spark FM. Spark FM.
Triz. You're listening to Spark FM. Online.
Tell from your swag and your class, you be acting hot to Diddy, probably from the South End. Could your shoe game silly and you pretty, acting like you're from New York City. Still I bring that. She my rocks, Bay Rider, look me dead in the face. Even though I know she lying, but I like her cause she real. If I ever go to jail, she be the first one to write me. Still I bring that. Been around the globe when I'm getting off the road. Hit Dorchester, she gon' have a good week. Plus go to war with your skull, with your talk back till she get bored. With you bring that. Miss High Park, walk dogs, and she only like ball players. Ambition, plus she got tuition paid. Went to school to be a fashion major. It's everlasting, baby.
I love these girls from my city. I can tell by your swag where you come from in my city. Just passing through her and ghetto. There's a pretty brown thing riding with me. I swear I'm trying to rip your clothes off right now. Right now. Girl, we can do it.
She like roll up. Put up in the drop with the doors up. Circle around the block doing donuts. Pair of Tim's top 10, she like show enough. She from the hood and I love that. Told me if you love the streets, you get no love back. Told me if you get a pack, better jug that. And if you come up on the block, better hug that. Love that. I could tell from your swag and your class, you be acting hot to Diddy, probably from the South End. Cause your shoe game silly and you pretty, acting like you're from New York City. Still I bring that. She my rocks, Bay Rider, look me dead in the face. Even though I know she lying, but I like her cause she real. If I ever go to jail, she be the first one to write me. Still I bring that. Been around the globe when I'm getting.
What is this, Doctor?
This is.
Well, Spark of New England, Spark FM. Bringing the heat back to the airwaves. Turn us up.
All right.
Well, let's take a look.
And I'm digging you, and I wanted you. Tell me what's up. This is a good song to start to because I want to know what's up. Senator Liz Miranda is in the building. We got a double feature for you guys today. We just got off the air with Sheena Collier of Boston While Black. This Saturday, the Boston While Black reunion starts at 12 o'clock on the Lawn on D and Harbor Way.
Mm-hmm.
Harbor Way. And now Liz is going to tell us about a couple of other things that are going on around the city and what she's been up to because we like to check in with our senator. Yeah. Hey, Liz, welcome back.
Hi.
How you doing?
I can't hear myself.
Let's see why not.
As an old radio person, I'm like, what happened? Am I wearing the right mic?
The right one. Check, baby. Check,
Hi,
baby.
everybody.
1, 2, 3, 4. Check,
My
baby.
hair's
Check,
not
baby.
cooperating
1, 2,
at the
3.
moment. Hi, babies. Hi, y'all.
Hey, we fine.
We on the Ave. We on the Ave. I just have to tell you one thing. The space is looking gorgeous.
Thank you.
I'm really proud to be your friend, girl.
We keep it. We like to keep it clean and nice for when our visitors come. They can be like, hey,
yeah, they could be like, let's think about how to keep this alive.
Exactly. Say that right there.
That part.
Marketing at its finest.
Absolutely. So, Senator, how have you been?
So, a couple of things. So, I came today to talk about 3 things, but if most people have been following me, I celebrated my 45th birthday in Portugal. I had to go to a conference, and for those that know me intimately, they know that my birth father lives there, and I have a lot of friends. And then out of the blue, the president of Cape Verde was like, what are you doing in Portugal? And I was like, hey. Working. And he was like, how are you not on the islands on the 50th anniversary of our independence?
Oh, wow.
And at first, just me being an overworked Black woman, I didn't think it was possible for me to go to Cape Verde.
And go hang out with the president?
And go hang out with the president. All last 3 living presidents, I might add. And, I said, why not? I called my staff and I said, I've had a request. I heard that there's a delegation coming from Rhode Island. Shout out to the mayor of East Providence and Lieutenant Governor Sabina Matos out of Rhode Island. They went there because there's a senator who's also Cape Verdean from Rhode Island who I just met, Senator Brito. And so I went. And although I was expecting more parties and people in the street kind of like shouting liberation, it was just an amazing time to be, after everything that's been going on in the country, to be on like African soil. So the president of Guinea-Bissau was there, heads of state of Ghana, São Tomé, Angola, Mozambique, Portugal. It was like, I was sitting there and I was like, I feel like I'm in Coming to America. You know that scene? You know that scene when she's obviously doing the wrong thing by barking on one leg, on one leg, but you see the dinner, and I was at this reception and I was like, this is my life.
Very nice.
You know, my grandparents suffered so much, my mom suffered so much, and they came to this country just like all of y'all parents, and they made a way, and in one generation I'm a senator, and I'm sitting in front of the president of my country that my family's from, but also all these heads of state. And so it was beautiful. And then I extended 2 more times. I was there for like 10 days. Wow. And what started off as like just coming for the weekend, shout out to the girls that produced Tribe. I was ready to leave the island, and they were like, no, we have Tribe on Saturday. You have to stay.
Oh, they do it in Cape Verde?
The first time.
Oh,
and
really?
It was amazing. Shout out to Roni, to Jen, Tina, and Stephanie, because as a woman who was formerly in this business for 15 years, you know, I went through a lot. And I know they're still going through a lot. I know you're going through a lot, and Sheena's going through a lot. Yeah. But it was just so dope to be like, these American-born Cape Verdeans went to Cape Verde and did a party on top of the Atlantic Ocean. Wow. And it was lit. I was just like so proud of them. So shout out to Tribe, shout out to them.
They do great things down here too. So I can only imagine what it was like for them to be amongst.
They're doing big things. And to be honest, my hair's not cooperating. Sorry, y'all.
Your hair is fine. Leave it alone.
But it was very healing for me. I think that, you know, I'm always concerned about what people think and what people will say, but I give back here and I give back there, and no one says to an Irish person or an Italian person, why are you so in love with your heritage? And so I'm just really proud that I can serve in that way. So
that's so international Senator Liz Miranda.
Even just the conversation that we just had with Sheena too, and you just brought it up, like this country is going towards, you know, white power and, you know, like nationalism and white pride and things like that. I always get confused, but why they don't think that we should have that as well. Like, you can be all proud to be white and racist and things like that.
It's erasure.
But when it comes to black people reunionizing or just being together, it's like, oh my God, why you gotta be so divisive with black pride?
Because they don't think we deserve joy. They don't think we deserve pride. And one of the things that's really unhealthy about our current state of affairs, it's almost like they want us to not remember that we actually built this country and we built this city. Besides Native Americans, we're all new to this land. Whether we were brought here by force or we were brought here to look at opportunity. Boston has had black people since the 1630s. We fought in the Civil War and the American Revolution. And it's like, there's this whole notion that like, y'all black people want to have fun? You know, as a promoter, and as a promoter, I remember this. I remember like being literally told that I couldn't do events in certain spaces, and that's why I love what Sheena Collier is doing and her whole team at Boston While Black. Because there are black people in Boston. We've been here for 400 years plus. And we built the city, and you're gonna do that in the Seaport, the whitest neighborhood in the city of Boston, to let people know that we belong everywhere.
We're gonna take up all the space.
Take up all of it.
For 12 hours.
It's so big now that she literally is taking over the Seaport. 20,000 people on Saturday, so I'm really excited to go and support her.
So what else do you have going on? This is not an election season or year for you.
But when you're an elected official, particularly as a woman, particularly as a woman of color, you're always running. Because honestly, when we set the blueprint up, there's always people who are very interested. You know, when you are the bar, people always try to meet the bar and have a competition. So I'm always on one. I can literally say that I'm glad I got some rest, because I was a little disillusioned and a little exhausted, and now I'm back like as Roxbury Lizzie and Senator Liz Miranda. But I really wanted to talk about 3 important things, because as an elected official, you get a choice, and you don't have to spend your campaign funds the same. And one of the things that is super important to me was to have a district office.
Yes.
I have an amazing district director.
Yep.
If you've ever had the chance to meet Rochelle.
Love her.
She has been with me the longest, and I've seen her leadership grow and my leadership. And we were on Dudley Street for a long time. But for those of you that know me, I'm from Dudley Street.
Right.
And I'm from that community.
This was at the real estate.
It was like, so I'm at the real estate office now, but I was at a floral shop. So a lot of people knew that like I was like a block away from Ideals.
Yeah.
And I was upstairs, but it wasn't ADA accessible.
Oh yeah.
And when I ran in 2022, I put my office, and this is the same space, but I've just made it bigger, on Blue Hill Ave, because I was like, if Blue Hill Ave doesn't get better, if Blue Hill Ave doesn't get the resources, and we pay attention to it, the rest of my district is not going to get what it needs. And I represent Hyde Park proudly all the way to the South End. But now I'm putting the district office right on Blue Hill Ave.
Very nice.
And see, you all on Blue Hill Ave.
Blue Hill Ave is the place to be.
Yes, Gourmet Creole. We got liquor licenses coming. We got banks coming, and we're buying it block by block. You know, I just heard from my girl this morning, Blondie. You know, she put her fashion studio right here.
Right down the street. She just got featured in the Dorchester Reporter.
Yes,
too, so make sure you guys
big
go
it
look
up.
Yep.
And
We gotta
we've
get
been
her in
friends
here.
for over 20 years. And one of the things that is so dope is that she also decided to come back to the Ave. So we younger Black middle-aged folks are reclaiming our time, but we're also reclaiming the block. So tonight from 5 to 8 at 350 Blue Hill Ave, you'll hear some tunes.
Yep.
I'm opening my office.
Oh, tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Come through.
I got the text message this morning on the
So
way.
it works.
They gonna be food.
There's gonna be food. There's gonna be libations.
I just want to say right now that Liz always have the best food. You got to get there early.
Having
Though.
some food that is good.
You know what's funny? My campaign finance person is like, Elizabeth, you have to remind yourself that you are not doing a party. You are doing a fundraiser. And I'm like, but what about the vibes? And she's like, vibes do not pay bills. And, you know, I just try to... I barely eat in a day because I'm so busy. So I like to make sure that people, when they walk into any event that I do, that they're walking into home.
Yeah.
So I want to 350 Blue Hill Ave, office opening, 5 to 8, be there.
5 to 8 today, be there.
And then the second event is on Monday for the first time ever. We are hosting the 50th anniversary of Cape Verde's independence at the State House. There have been other events of Cape Verdean heritage, but this is unique that it's statewide. We're honoring organizations that have been in the trenches for a long time. And the governor and the lieutenant governor will be there. You'll have traditional Cape Verdean food. And two unique things about the event that I wanted to share. It's from 11 to 1, but since we know African people time, it's different. We put 10:30 on the flyer for y'all. Okay, we put 10:30 on the flyer for y'all because I am starting by 11:10.
Good,
okay?
good, please.
I'm not wasting nobody's time. You know, you ever go to, well, y'all know.
Yes.
Well, let's not even talk about it because
Never go to anything.
I see what Lauren Hill's been doing. I've been seeing the Facebook tats. And I just want to say that, can I stop for a second? Like, Facebook is becoming just a dangerous place.
Facebook is not a safe space.
It's not. And I literally took 2.5 weeks off because I was just like, between the races that have been going on and people talking about Caribbean stuff, I was just like, okay, I'm just going to do a timeout. And if I'm doing a timeout, you know that regular everyday people are doing a timeout. So for those of you that are using Facebook for healthy discourse, I appreciate it. But for those of you that are not, like, you're literally ruining the experience.
Thank you. Thank you.
Monday, one thing that's unique is all the Cape Verdean restaurants in Rhode Island and Boston and Taunton and New Bedford and Brockton have gotten together. And they're doing this little passport thing.
I think it's the cutest thing I've ever seen.
So we're going to have food from 8 different Cape Verdean restaurants.
Really?
Because I wanted to show the love to all of them. And they're going to have the passport ready. And so if you guys leave the event and you're so inclined to do so, you could taste their food and then go to Fusion in Taunton. You could go to Salu's in Brockton. You could go to Marna in New Bedford. You can go to Cesaria.
First of all, I didn't know that they all had all of those.
I'm telling y'all.
One.
That marketing has been fish. Yes. Like top tier.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the third thing, which is more businessy than anything, is for those of you that know that I was an entrepreneur for a long time and really struggled and have helped a lot of people secure support because it's hard.
She sure did.
I'm like, when you call me, I'm like, okay, we gonna find this money. I don't want you on the app.
Sometimes I gotta CC Liz going through there, be like, hold on, let me just put CC.
Oh,
Liz
I love it.
And as soon as they see her name, they be like, oh, okay.
Get it right. Get it together.
I be looking at the emails and everybody be CC'd, and then I be getting the text on the side, and people be like, Senator, we're on it. Because they know, because one of the things that I don't treat people bad, I think the city of Boston has a lot of hardworking employees, and so does the State House, and my team is top tier. But sometimes people take too long, right?
They do.
And I personally believe that you should get back to people in 48 to 72 hours.
Absolutely.
Like, it's very unsustainable to think that someone can email you back that day.
Yeah.
Because
just all the time, like, when will I have this? Let's give it a week. You know, like I'll give you a week.
So even if you don't got the answer, I think that you can respond within 3 days, and then
buy yourself some time.
You buy yourself some time to get the work done. So the state has just launched something called Business Front Door.
Business Front Door.
We're gonna share more information, but we emailed all the businesses in the Second Suffolk yesterday, and basically it's a one-stop shop for the State House to know about grants and opportunities. So a lot of times the city gets a bad rap for not doing and spending enough money with Black-owned businesses.
Yep.
Since Chief Shagun has been there, they've actually 1,000% better. They're doing 14 to 17% of their business with Black-owned firms. The sad part is the state is still literally under 5%. And you may want to become a minority business owner and certify yourself. You might want to get your construction certifications. You might want to become a women-owned business so that you can do business in the 351 cities and towns we have. But we'll never increase that number if we don't have more people coming in through some type of pipeline. So I wanted to share that they had a Zoom webinar recently, but we'll probably do something in the district. But Business Front Door, just Google it. If you own a business,
called Business Front Door.
And if you put it in, it pops right up.
Okay.
And even if you are challenged, just send them a quick note. Say, Senator Liz Miranda was talking about this on the radio, and I want to figure out how I can get help. So those three things are really why I came down. I do have caucus in session today, so I'm coming from Blue Hill Ave to Beacon Hill today. But there's no other way that you guys are such an important resource.
And what does this resource do? So Healy Driscoll administration excited to partner with you as you look to start, scale, or grow your business in Massachusetts. Whether you're a well-established business in the state or considering moving and or starting a business here, the Business Front Door is our newest platform to ensure that you receive the most up-to-date, relevant information about the state's resources for business. That is great.
And we do have a supplier diversity office.
We do.
But they don't necessarily come to you, right? And so what's super important as legislators, a lot of people think I'm a city councilor or I'm a U.S. senator sometimes, and I do all of that work and I connect with my colleagues.
I was going to say, you do a lot of city council work.
I be like, people need a passport, okay?
Yeah, I know.
I'm hitting up my colleagues, and people are like, I need to get a speed bump or take one out, please. People, the city is confused. Some people be like, yo, I need this, and then the very next day their neighbor's like, nope, I saw this. Like, can y'all talk? Can y'all go across the street and talk to each other? But no, in all seriousness, I'm a state legislator, and the state has departments, it has secretariats, it has commissioners, and my job is to connect you and get better service from the RMV, from your SNAP benefits, from Mass Health. Like, those are the things that I'm normally supposed to do.
But you're doing everything else.
But I really want to increase the numbers of Black-owned businesses getting the support from the Commonwealth, and we're not going to be able to do that if people don't know what resources are there.
In the first place. And I love to call myself here you have Start Your Business Front Door, funding and resources. That's where I spend most of my time because a lot of you guys need to figure out how you're going to make your next move. There's a lot of accelerators, pitch competitions, grants, loans, and things like that. Oh, wow, this is good. I'm going through it right now. I'm like, ooh.
And the best part, I just want to say one caveat based on what Hot Sauce said a few minutes ago. Let's just say you apply and reach out to somebody. If you don't hear from nobody in 3 to 7 days, that's where you can email your senator or state rep. I'm not everybody's senator or state rep, but if you email me, I'll connect you and be like, hey, I can directly say to the Gov's office and to those teams, hey, this person has a construction company, they reached out to Business Front Door and they haven't heard from anybody. Can you connect with them? And that's how you utilize your elected officials.
Absolutely.
You know, we're supposed to.
I'm all in this site. Sorry, I've been. You tore me away from this. This is
Hey,
good.
Tambo, I see Bread Honcho. Shout out to you.
Where are you?
In her phone.
Oh,
you know, I would love a bread on Blue Halab. Like, that would be. Shout out
thank
to him
you, because
on
then I'll just be fat all day.
Girl, get you GLP-1. You know, everybody on
Get
it.
you some.
Get you some. Get you one of these. They're doing great things, and you got to support our businesses, y'all. Like, it's not, I hear a lot of people critique Black-owned businesses, and some of it's rightfully so, right? We don't grow unless we get a little self-criticism, but we give people chances all the time. You know, like, I have never heard someone say, oh, I went to Ruth Chris, they treated me bad, and I never went back. Like, it's just not that. You know,
I say that all the time.
I just we need to help our young people and our elders grow in different ways. Like, if you go to a business and you love their food and it's not up to par inside, I often tell them, hey, do you need help? Like, you need some seating in here, or you need better signage. Can I connect you?
Before going on Facebook.
People go to Facebook for everything, and I just want to say to y'all, we don't necessarily check Facebook as much as you think. And so I have one of my homegirls, shout out to Shamia. She's always like, girl, I saw this online. I told them they should just text you or email you because I know you didn't see it. But here you go. Because I think people think that we're in everywhere all the time.
You do is and they forget about the damn algorithm. I'm not even if I see most of your stuff, it could be a day that I just don't see it because it's not me. I just didn't see it.
The funniest thing is when people are like, girl, I inbox you. Like, you and 10,000 other people.
But the problem is with our folks don't go to the source. They just want to express.
They just want to make a noise about it. Yes, absolutely.
Like that, because that's what get the clicks. To be honest, it's like, if you say something good, I noticed this. Like, I shout out something good and I'll get 50 likes or 100 likes, right? But if I take a picture of myself or I'm doing something social, I get hundreds. And then if there's ever a critique or like a little battle or something, it gets thousands of viral shares.
Boy, tell me about it, all right?
That's how I found out about the Caribbean community having a little spat. Was like, it kept getting shared, and I was I can't even understand half of this stuff. I was like, what's Bobby doing? What's Hot Sauce doing? And I was like, my name Bennett. I ain't Bayesian. I ain't Trini. So I ain't in it. So I'm celebrating Cape Verdean Independence month off. So that's what I came to share. And there's a lot of other events this weekend. And just support everybody. Be outside. We don't get a lot of sun in this city.
We'll definitely
really
give
nice
you
weather on Saturday.
Give you guys a rundown later on about all the things because there's a lot of things.
All
going
the
on.
things weekend.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's all the things.
It's like this Saturday and then the weekend of August 9th and 10th. Everything is happening.
Yeah.
There is.
I don't even want to shout them out because my calendar looks like bum, bum,
all
bum,
you
bum,
gotta
bum.
know about that weekend is this Spark the Block on the 10th, okay? There ain't nothing else moving that weekend. There's a couple of other things on the 9th that we will tell you guys about. But on the 10th, ain't nothing happening but Spark the Block.
Yeah, and you gotta support y'all because, like you said a little earlier when I walked in, the resources, the time, the staff. I think people think that these events happen just because you think about it.
Yeah.
But I do an event every year with my friends. They're doing such great work. Score for More. We actually postponed it this year. We're coming back August 31st, and you'll hear information. But that event takes over $60,000.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, when you feed people for free, when you're getting more than one bouncy house, when you're giving cash donations or trophies, like, these things aren't free. And not only are they ain't free, because of these tariffs and all the things happening with the federal government, there's less money coming in donations and things are more expensive. So
people don't realize the dedication that it takes to put things into your community.
Boy, I tell you.
For sure.
Oh, look at Blondie just poked it. Hey, girl. We was just talking about you.
DJ promo, you know, shout out to everybody tuning in. Support your local radio station. Support your local elected official.
Promo.
It's gonna be a busy summer. So
it's
thank you
gonna
all.
be a busy summer. We'll talk to Liz is always in here, so we'll talk to her again. She is one of the state officials that literally just be everywhere, doing all the things, like following through too. So again, like Sheena, kudos to you for just continuing to do the hard work. And I can only imagine the type of foolishness that you go through on a daily basis. Right. So somebody,
we got some common fans. We got some common fans. You already know.
Hello. So, you know, like, again, keep your head up and just, you know, one day at a time.
Yeah. And I just want to things are not perfect, but there's been a lot of progress. And sometimes when you're going through hard times or you're thinking about bad things, you lose hope. And I just don't want our community to lose hope because we are making steps forward.
Yeah.
You know how proud I am to now go down the Ave and see you and see Sorlin Line. See Studio 24 double up and see Blondie up the block and see Gourmet Creole. Like that, as a city girl who remembers the Ave from, like, you could literally stop and get a cocktail and get something to eat all the way from the top to the bottom. It's just beautiful. And you know, we got to come together, particularly during these next 3 years, to remember that, like, whatever the Trump administration is going to do, we don't die, we multiply.
Oh, yeah. We used to this. Yeah.
And we're going to be okay. We're going to be all right. You know, Kendrick said it best. Like, there's going to be hard times, but we're going to definitely make it. So thank you to everybody that's ever supported me.
Thank you.
The office is opening because of you. And I'll see you guys at 350 Blue Hill Ave later on today.
Yes, sir. 5 to 8, right? 5 to 8.
You know, I always got a little extra time. Try to be on time.
Try to be on time. Damn it.
A little extra time to have a good time.
With that said, people, this is the end of the show for today. We will be back tomorrow to cover some of the bases that we didn't get today because we had to bring you guys these resources and let you know about what's going on, the people working for you. So we'll talk to you guys tomorrow. It is F-Word Friday. It's Friday?
It's Friday.
Yes. Yep. And it's Big Bad Noah's birthday tomorrow, so we celebrate. And he's going to be double digits.
Oh my gosh.
You getting old, girl.
Man.
Your baby is a man.
He made it.
Spark FM Online, #1 for urban and Caribbean music. We'll see you guys later. Have a great day. Stay cool.
Yeah.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
Spark FM.
I know you nasty. She be touching on her own body.
Igniting the airwaves. Spark FM.
Said she wanna take me away. Said she wanna take me away. Said she wanna show me the way.
Join us on Facebook and Instagram at sparkfmonline.com.